Hello everyone. Heading into City of Daemons, level 4, so the hard version. Gonna go for all missions with essentially a friend carry setup team. Our missions are no items, Royal Arms category only, and 10 total turns. So there's 2 waves, 2 mobs each wave. And this is the team that we're gonna use. So first of all, I'm gonna use my own unit as the friend, so I have the extra slot empty. Obviously, take in the extra unit to help out if you can. So up first is Gladius. He is here for physical cover and provoke. So everybody needs stone resist. And then for our tank, we need death immunity, so that's the Blizzard Orb. He needs 100% draw attacks and 100% evasion. Give him some survivability stuff on top of that, but his main job is just to soak up the physical damage overall. Zizat is here mainly for entrust. So he's got double journal, just a little bit of survivability gear, and some LB fill. We're at 12 crystals per turn and 400 rate boost on LB. He has his stone resist, and that's about all. Then we have Deity of War Taivas, so he's going to be the damage carry. He's not the leader, as we're assuming he's going to be the friend borrow. And mine's set up for LB damage in both forms. Stone resist in both forms. 300 human, which is wave 1. 300 reaper is wave 2. And he's got 300 limit damage. And then in the shift, almost the same gear. We just didn't need the LB, so we got a hateful in there for the materia. But still 300 human, reaper, and limit damage. Then we have Regis, so we're using him as the leader. The new NVA, he's got a 200% Royal Arms category leader skill. He's going to be our buffer and everything as well. So for him, we do have him set up for a little bit of limit damage and all. But he's more here for the killer and everything. 300 human, reaper, and limit damage there. All cheap gear on him. And then we're using Yish as the breaker. So again, her gear is pretty cheap. Made sure that she had stone resist. And she's here mainly for the break. She's not doing much damage. No human killer, 125 reaper, only 75 limit damage. Alright, let's jump into this. So essentially we get 5 turns each wave to do this. So first up, Gladius. We're going to have him do Royal Guard, Intercept for group cover, and then just Tempest, bolting, whatever. Let's see, Zizat. Turn 1, we can just shell and protect. Taivas. We're going to latent view. We'll put up the field. We can boost his base limits. And then just do a bolting. Yish. We'll have her do her limit to get breaks in on the first part there. And then for Regis, so we're going to sheltering for break resist. Then we're going to power for the killers and support to get the stat buff on everybody. Alright, we got Ish refilled, so we're going to use her limit again. Regis, we're going to use just triple bolting the chain with. Gladius can add in a double. And then Taivas will do his base limit, which is a tag move. So we'll start a chain first, and then send in Taivas to get better modifier. then we can entrust on Taivas. Because Yish will get her limit next turn anyway for the super. Alright, for Taivas, we're going to have him shift. So we're going to do a double bolting, do his evoke finisher, and then boost his shifted limit. Now, if needed, Zizak could entrust Yish instead this turn because we're not using Taivas's limit this turn. But Regis and Yish are going to limit burst. And Gladius is also going to for a general mitigation. And we'll let everybody go. And then we'll just have entrust on Yish so that she can do a regular limit burst next turn. Alright, so this turn, we're going to double heal, just to keep everybody topped off. Glady has to put up his cover again. So Intercept and Tempest. Regis is just going to triple on bolting. Yish can limit, and Taivas can limit. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and entrust Yish so that she has her AE chain with her limit. Regis, just going to triple bolting. Glady is just going to double bolting. And for Taivas, we're going to triple on his bolting and then use his cooldown finisher. And we'll let that all chain up and we should finish wave 1. So now we have 5 turns to deal with the second wave. So to start out, intercept and a bolting with Glady. Zizat, we're going to shell and protect again. Taivas back in the base, so we'll do our latent view, refresh the field, boost his base limit, and a bolting. Actually, we'll do his mirror, it's AoE. So light, field, boost, and then hit everybody. For Yish, we're actually going to use her breaks, her Magnus break this turn, boost her ice damage a little bit, and just toss in a single bolting. And then for Regis, break resist with sheltering, do our killers, and then support for the buffs. So now we get our good breaks for a few turns. Alright, so Taivas does base limit. Again, that's a tag 1 in the base. Just double bolting for Gladi. Regis, we can do his super, and Yish can do her super. Let them start the chain, then we can send Taivas last. And then we can entrust on Yish, because we'll just refill Taivas with his Magnus next turn. So Taivas is going to shift. So we want to do his 150 late boost. We can have him adding a Bolton, do his cooldown finisher, and then boost his limit. Actually, we'll have him fill. So we'll do the 150 boost. He'll do his finisher. Then we can boost and fill his own. That way we can just entrust Yish again. Yish can do her limit burst. We'll triple bolting with Regis. And turn 3, Gladi is going to do his limit burst. We'll get our entrust in on Yish. Alright, turn 4, just in case, we'll redo cover on Gladi with his bolting. Taivas does shifted limits. Regis, we're just going to triple bolting. And then Yish is going to do her limit burst. Chain all that. And we got it. So we had one turn to play with. And we do have the empty slot, which bringing in another unit definitely is going to make this a lot easier. So all the damage should pretty much be from Taivas as expected. But there is all missions done with essentially a Taivas carry. That is the same Taivas I have up at the moment as well. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.